Okay, so I spend a lot of time communicating research to C-level executives. And from my point of view, there's two main areas where research fits into the agenda of both the CMO and the CEO. Firstly, to help them make money and generate revenue. And secondly, to really help them understand target audiences, to really get into the mindset of the consumer. So research is very much the data-driven link between the consumer through marketing to the CEO. But what's actually required from research? If you take the CEO as an example, very often they use research and data to identify how the business is tracking over time, usually against a series of established KPIs. Secondly, they use research to help them identify areas of potential growth and development for the business. And in addition to that, very often they use research to really to support ideas that they'd like to implement within the business, or to help them justify decisions that they'd like to make. So how do we disseminate? What's the best way to disseminate this information back to the CEO? Firstly, they just want the overall highlights. So the information needs to be short and to the point, but they're also interested in your recommendations and suggestions too. But I think the key point there is it needs to be short. And I think the final point to make is don't be afraid of delivering bad news. Often the CEO would prefer to see what's not working and what needs to be fixed, rather than continue reports of good news and how well the business is performing.